This next event will be an Australian tag team match featuring 4 of the sensational women wrestlers. It is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee will be Dave Rogers. Introducing first, the team. From Cincinnati, Ohio, Hailey and her partner from Munich, Germany, Jessika, Havok.
The women of Cleveland All Pro Wrestling are on display. Jamie Scott this week. Tag team action. One of the first, if not the first time ever in CHW in women's tag team matchup.
That's right. We bring you all sorts of action here, ladies and gentlemen, only on Sports Time Ohio, week in and week out. And right now, this is a special treat for everybody, myself included. We got 4 ladies that are all going to get in the ring and hook it up together. This one should be good.
Lexi, Jessika, Havok on the right, Hailey on the left. Havok make her Cleveland All Pro debut a few weeks ago. As part of what I believe was the first ever women's 3-way dance in CHW. Certainly she impressed the right people. Hailey based in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. Tough as nails, I'll tell you that.
Not making any friends either, walking around the ringside area.
And their tag team opponents from Columbus, Ohio, Lexi and her partner from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, picture perfect, Portia Perez.
Tandem of Portia Perez and Lexi about to make their way down the ramp for this tag team matchup. I'm looking forward to this one, Joe.
Well, this is more than just eye candy. These women are rough and tough, and they can back it up in the ring. These aren't a bunch of prissy, delicate divas. These are female wrestlers. And they still look good doing it.
That's right. No argument here.
For one.
Portia and Lexi in the ring waiting on Jessika, Havok, and her tag. What is going on here? I don't know.
Exchange of words from both sides.
Verbal battle here. They're getting nasty. I like it.
So easy, Tiger. We're a 3-match psych out here. And Hailey in the ring, getting inspected by referee Dave Rogers.
Dave Richards signed to this bout. Lucky man for one.
Nobody's a lucky man when you're around. I got news for you. But not even you are going to ruin this segment for myself and for the home audience.
No.
It'll be a very unique experience. And Hailey the blonde going one-on-one with Portia Perez, picture perfect Portia Perez, in this women's tag team encounter.
That's right, Hailey now with a front chancery being applied there on Portia, but she escaped. And it's like you said, Joe, these ladies, you know, they're not just eye candy. They can also wrestle. And that's rare in these days.
Very true. Cravat by Portia Perez. Hatcher counters into a chancery. Just wrenching in on that neck area of Perez. But Portia right back around to the cravat. Arm wringer standing side headlock with a wide vertical base. Smart, basic fundamentals by these women. Things that, even things as simple as this, lost on some of the more national female attractions, so to speak.
Well, you are right about that.
Hatcher trying to power out with Perez. Well, Hatcher down to her knees. No jokes.
No jokes. None needed.
check out Hatred cutting off the vertical base on Perez by kicking the back of the left leg. Perez dropped down momentarily, and Hatred was able to gain the momentum.
That's a great chain wrestling maneuver there by Hailey Hatred.
Very impressive. Now he's working on the wrist lock, just wearing away at Portia Perez. Hatred and Havok certainly have a definitive size advantage over Perez and Lane in this match.
Sort of a clean break there, but also sort of a way of saying, I'm a lot better than you, if you will there. Oh, look at that. Hailey Hatred, she's very aggressive in the ring there.
Go behind by Portia Perez. The Hatred certainly probably has a power advantage here as well. He's going to try to muscle out of this hold. Having a little bit of difficulty here. But he is able to reverse things.
Well, that's right. Hailey Hatred does have a size advantage in there with either of her opponents. And Joe Nebraska, I got to wonder if there's any truth to the rumor that I heard that Hailey Hatred might give up professional wrestling and switch to ice hockey.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I heard she only switches her pads every 3 periods. Nice leg trip there by Portia Perez. Roll up.
Over roll. Bad ring positioning. Cover 2. I am speechless, Jamie Scott.
Forward roll. Nicely done.
2 and a kick out. I was about to mention that Hailey Hatred, very Japanese influence. She's a striker. She's a 4-year pro, tagging to Jessika Havok, the tallest in this match. Hails from Germany, I believe, and now in comes Lexi, a 2-year pro, but still very skilled in her own right, despite giving up some experience in Japanese arms, that very crisp arm drag.
And she's going to have to use some quickness, speed advantage here against a much larger opponent.
Very true. Now staying over top of Havok, controlling the arm, but Havok with a blatant handful of hair, thankfully protected by referee Dave Rodriguez.
Dave Rodriguez on top of the action here in this one. Go figure, he picked this match to pay attention. I don't blame him.
Stuck underneath by Lane and connects. Very deep arm drag. Hard landing for Havok. But watch Hailey Hatred with a hard shot from behind.
Hailey Hatred just interjecting herself into the mix here. But give credit to Lane, she maintains the control of that maneuver. Now here's the tag.
Portia Perez in now. Double team, got a 5 count to get in and out. Double clothesline. Takes down Havok, double back elbow as well.
And now that's just a bad maneuver right there, allowing her to tag out to her partner.
That's very true. The Hatred, Northern Lights with a beautiful bridge, 2 and no near fall. Temporary lapse in concentration by Portia Perez and Lexi Lynn. They paid for it. They had the decisive advantage, but within a matter of seconds, just completely lost it.
Well, that's why wrestling is not all physical. A lot of it's mental.
Havok back in, using that great flexibility of those long legs to just choke away at Perez.
And look at the sole of that boot planted right into her throat. And while the referee's back is turned, big time choke.
Hailey Hatred getting involved. And Havok snaps her out of the corner. Wears her away with a chin lock. You're not going to make Portia Perez submit with this, but you are going to significantly wear her down for the future. That's for certain.
Oh, look at that, driving the knee right into the small of the back, adding more of an injury to this maneuver. Nicely done.
Havok with a handful of hair takes her down.
Crowd was rallying there behind Portia. Clubbing shot there.
And Hatred is just a brawler. She, no frills, no fanciness most of the time. She just likes to beat people, and I don't think she cares if they're male or female.
I'll tell you what, she is a tough customer in that ring.
Double arm suplex, nicely executed.
Portia Perez finding out just how tough.
Cover and no, only a count of 2.
Hailey, unlike her, wasting time here, allowing Portia Perez to recover.
Tag made to Havok, as it seems that the team of Havok and Hatred starting to cut the ring in half here and isolate Portia Perez. Lexi Lane reaching out for the tag, but nowhere near, unfortunately. Cover attempt, and Portia Perez has so much fight in her, she's getting a lot more than that to put her away.
Well, that's right, but nevertheless, she is beginning to wear down. She needs to make a tag.
Check this out. Hard slam by Havok.
And this tandem here of Jessika Havok and Hailey Hatred really showed me something. Maybe they're looking to start a women's tag team division here at Cleveland All Pro Wrestling.
Very well could be. Hatred crawls over for the cover. She thinks she has her, but a little preemptive.
Nonchalant cover.
As Lexi Lane continues to grow frustrated from her corner, Portia Perez has been nowhere near her side of the ring for at least the past 3 or 4 minutes.
And she's not going to get any closer being trapped in this maneuver here. Variation on the STF.
Very true. Raking away at the base for good measure. And you can see those facial features get rearranged.
And that would be a tragedy, let me tell you something.
Portia Perez trying to crawl towards the rope, but look at Havok with her foot pushing away at the rope.
That is great scientific wrestling there on Jessika Havok's part.
Didn't work for long, however, as Portia Perez able to get to the rope to necessitate the break.
But an extra 5 seconds of abuse, that could really add up later in the game.
Certainly could. Hard backbreaker. And you can just hear the pained outcry from Portia Perez on impact.
And that was just a straight punch to the jaw, followed up by a vicious forearm.
Havok is another mean customer. No sympathy for Portia Perez here. To the ride now, going to send her. Look at that clothesline, but she got the athletics and spinning heel kick. Did not get all of it, but was able to graze Havok and knock her down temporarily.
Right now, Portia Perez needs to go over to her corner and tag in to Lexi Lane. Lexi Lane hasn't been in this matchup in about 5 minutes. She is fresh, she is rested. And this is the opportunity that the tandem of Perez and Lane needed.
Perez taking the tag. Lexi Lane is in. So is Hailey Hatred. But it's Lexi Lane, the freshest woman in this match, taking down Hatred and Havok simultaneously.
Oh, up top.
Hurricane Rana beautifully done. She got top, referee out of position.
Nothing new.
Could have made the difference between 2 and 3 there.
There's a kick downstairs.
Well, Portia Perez.
Blind tag there.
I don't think Lexi Lane was particularly happy about that tag. But Perez down with a tornado DDT. I think Dave Rogers has lost complete control of this matchup.
I think Dave Rogers is inept from the get-go.
Overhead T-bone, nicely done by Hailey Hatred. Cover, ooh, and that's going to be it. Hatred and
Our
Havok.
winners, the team of Jessika Havok and Hailey Hatred.
They get the victory. What it boils down to here is Portia Perez tagged herself back into the match, making a blind tag on Lane when she had not recovered up sufficiently. Lexi Lane feeling the pressure of the 200 team, and that was the downfall of this team as Havok and Hatred pick up the win.
Miscalculation right there. Portia Perez thinking she was ready to re-enter this matchup. It's unfortunate that it had to turn out this way, but nevertheless, your winners, the tandem of Jessika Havok and Hailey Hatred. And now Portia Perez just walked away from her tag team partner.
There's trouble in paradise between Lane and Perez over the ending of that matchup. Hopefully we'll have more of this story in the coming weeks.